are back with another Dokkan Twitter episode, and right off the bat, we've got the boy DaTruth basically agreeing with a tweet from Annie, which Annie is making the point that villains kind of suck in Dokkan. Like, all of the newest ones are really not that good. And by really not that good, I mean really not that good. Aside from Piccolo Jr. is super good. Aside from that, the other villain units are really unimpressive. And the truth, well, apparently, firstly, I'll say this. Like, the boy Annie made this tweet, and apparently, people are getting mad about this statement that villains suck in Dokkan. Like, I don't see how you can get mad about that. It's a true statement. Villains do suck in Dokkan. Like, that's a correct statement. To a point where even DaTruth agrees with it. He goes through it. He says that Omega Shinron, the brand new villain unit, and Metal Cooler are the two worst Carnival LRs, and they are the only two villain LRs. And then Super 17 sucks because of its restrictions, and Turles is also one of the weakest Dokkan Fest from this year. Next is Super Boo, the only major 2023 release without a place to be used, quite frankly. LR Super Boo is the only major release from this year that does not have a good place to be used. And then, DaTruth does point out that at least Piccolo Jr. was really good, and I definitely agree with that portion of DaTruth's tweet. In fact, I agree with the entire tweet. He's spitting pure facts. Turles, out of all of them, like, he's alright, but even him, he could have been better, more places to be used, but it is what it is. Moving on, Bulma without a leader skill is better than Int Pan with a leader skill. I don't even know if I agree with that, but the fact that it's even a discussion is surprising. Honestly, I don't know if this is true, but it's an interesting conversation to be had, because LR Bulma, I have seen people use that unit without a leader skill. I've not done it myself. I've got LR Bulma, and funnily enough, I don't think I've got Pan, but I've not used Bulma without a leader skill. I have no reason to, quite frankly. Who is the better unit? STR Kid Buu or Blue Evolution Vegeta? And Minato responds with a bit of sarcasm, because apparently this is a tough discussion. I mean, it's really not. Kid Buu is easily better because he is the newer unit. I mean, it's as simple as that. Like, it really is. Like, an older unit can be good, but generally the newer ones are better. You know what would save, or not even save, what would help Omega Shinron? If this Metal Raildoor, this 50% support unit, gets his easy A. I don't even care about Metal Raildoor, but the reason I've got this tweet pulled up is because I do want all of those 50% support units to start getting their easy A's, because it's about time they do. By the way, the only reason I've got this tweet pulled up is because it just looks sick. Like, in Dokkan, we need a brand new Beast Gohan, Ultra Ego Vegeta, Broly Full Power, UI Goku, and a standalone Orange Piccolo. Imagine one day you can use all of these units or characters on the same team. Like, that would be hype. The boy Mr. Baby makes a tweet. Hint: the worldwide celebration won't be double Vegito. I mean, I think double Vegito is a good option, but even I would agree that it's probably not the best option, simply because I want Beast Gohan. Anyway, what would you change about LR Omega Shinron to make him better? All memes aside, because the first response there said his entire kit. All memes aside, to make the unit better, just make it so that he does not rely on GT bosses, and at that point he is significantly better. Even if he wants to lead that team, fair enough, do that, but don't rely on the team is my only thing. For all those people who didn't pull Vegito Blue on Dokkan Legends, I feel bad for you, is what this tweet says. And that is exactly why I quit Legends years ago, because you have to have the brand new unit to be able to compete in the higher echelons of the PvP, and it's a PvP game, so if you can't compete at the top, it's really not as fun. At least that's the way I felt, so I stopped playing. Might get cooked, but LR cooler over LR Omega Shinron. I don't know if it's true, it might be true. The more that I think about it, it probably is true, but I mean, the fact that it's even a conversation is an L for Omega Shinron. Anime battle number 1. No powers, only swordsmanship, only pure skill. Who is winning this fight? Zoro or Ichigo? Pure skill, I think Zoro wins, because Zoro specifically is training his skill with the sword, whereas with Ichigo, he relies more on his powers from what I can tell. Yes, he's got some skill with the sword, but I think he more so relies on his powers, whereas with Zoro, he specifically trains his skill. So I am gonna back Zoro there, although I do really like both of these characters. If I had to pick which one I like more, it's tough, but I would go with Zoro, but I also do really like Ichigo. This is one of the best transformations in the entirety of Dragon Ball, and that is probably true because it was really badass and it's really underrated. And the reason I've got this pulled up is because we need some more representation of this in Dokkan. We need a brand new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in this outfit. Forget the helmet is awful. Forget Great Saiyaman is awful, but this outfit specifically in this state, it looks sick, I'm not gonna lie. And we're gonna end it with this, and I've already shown you guys these two images at the bottom, but let's focus on the top two images, Super Vegito and Buhan. In fact, we'll just quickly look at all of it. So we would get a double Vegito, a Zamasu, and a Buhan. Like, the best banner out of all of these, let's break this down, which banner is actually the best, because I would be hyped for this celebration, for the worldwide celebration. But which banner would be the best out of these four? Let's discuss that. Well, it's not going to be the Carnival LR's banners, that's for sure. So let's go to the Dokkan Fests. Out of both of these Dokkan Fest banners, which banner is better? Well, Vegito is better than Zamasu. That's a start. If we're talking purely about kits, we don't know either of their kits. So let's base it on the rest of the banner. And the fact that Piccolo Jr. is there, I think he carries the entire banner. So Super Vegito's banner is the best banner out of all of those. Let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree with me that Super Vegito's banner is the best banner out of all of these banners, then you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.